Hello, hi there, lovely Geminis. Thank you for choosing me to give you your horoscope reading for September 2017. And how I work is I work with my spirit guides, and most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic. And if you'd like to know more about me and my services, please just look at the links below. So we'll crack on looking at overall what it is my guides want you to be considering in a very general way when it comes to your love life. They're using a quote by William Henley, which is a quote that they're saying, which is, "I am the master of my fate and I am the captain of my soul." Now, I've been having this theme as I've been doing my readings, really, pretty much with nearly everybody, about people being really, really aware of their viewpoints this month and their thought forms, and how in this very, very positive energy month to use it to your advantage. Because if you think and you basically, with that quote, if you can master your own fate, then you're the captain of your soul. You're the creator of what happens next in your love life. So what you're thinking about and what you're telling yourself. So if you're saying, "Oh, it never goes right," or the situation between me and another person keeps ending up the same way. If you keep giving yourself those repetitive messages, it's exactly how it's going to be. You need to change the message, which I know can be incredibly hard, but my guides are really asking you to do that because they're saying you are the master of your fate. You are the captain of your soul. They're saying here that you need to stop looking back over your shoulder, and also that you need to stop being stuck a little bit in any thoughts that are keeping you in an anxious and a negative place when it comes to love. So if you're single, thinking, "Gosh, it's never going to happen." If you're in a relationship where it's just not been too fun recently, you need to recognize that you're stuck in your thought forms and that you're looking over your shoulder at something that was once. And what's being said is that actually we're in a new cycle now. Things do need to be done differently. You need to take a different viewpoint. You need to be the captain of your soul. You need to take charge of your thought forms, but also take action in your connection or lack of connection in order to change it so that it does work with this energy to your favor. Because my guides are saying here, whilst you're looking behind or being stuck basically in this stagnant kind of place, you're not seeing the light, the door, the way forward basically, because you're too stuck looking down or looking back. So my guides are basically saying, lift your head, take a different viewpoint, take action, and see how this all changes. And it really, really, really depends on you and how quick you want to do this, Geminis, because you know sometimes you guys like to split off into your two elements. Well, there will be one part of you who will get that all straight away and go, "Yep, there's no point, looking behind. I need to look forward. I need to lift my head and I need to take charge." And no matter what that represents, because I know last month for some of you were quite fed up of waiting around situations. So you're taking some charge and you'll do that straight away. And others of you, you're still being shown as being stuck in a little bit, particularly if you're in a relationship where there's what I call a toxic cycle. You're back and forth, they're back and forth. That actually that can be quite addictive to kind of break yourself out of, and you need to recognise that it is addictive and that you have to treat it like an addiction and help yourself to go cold turkey, to change the point of view, to do something different, to stop that cycle. Even if it feels very fearful, even if it feels very counterintuitive, it will work to your advantage because you'll start a new cycle in this gorgeous energetic month just after we've had the solar eclipse to work in your favour for the rest of the year. I can promise you this. But it's up to you, because some of you will do this later. You'll suffer and suffer and suffer until you can't suffer no more and then do it. Whereas the other half of you will be like, "Nope, I'm not wasting any time. I'm doing it straight away." Good. Whatever stage you come to in this month to make that decision, as soon as you do it, everything is better. Everything is so much better. Because by changing your viewpoint, you'll meet someone better if you're single. If you change your viewpoint, the person that perhaps you wanted to reconnect with, you probably won't want to reconnect with. Or you do want to reconnect with them, but you'll go about it a very, very different way. Because you'll just think about it from a different viewpoint, which means you'll take different actions. If you're in an established connection, you will, again, change your viewpoint so that you communicate better, do things better to build and bring the bond between you better. You'll be planning, you'll be doing stuff. You'll be asking the other person about their needs and telling them about your needs. So that you can both work together to move things along. I just get here that you can't, like, strongest message here is that you cannot keep things to yourself. If you want to have some change, that you must change by changing your viewpoint, but also then communicating your viewpoint or taking action around your viewpoint. If you keep it to yourself, then yes, you can. How do I put this? It's like, yes, some of you might feel like, well, I just want to be on my own, and that's fine. But because this is a love reading, I'm trying to focus on the things that my guides are telling me, that if you keep it to yourself, it doesn't help the other person know how to interact with you. Does that make sense? And some of you might be doing it again because of the good reasons of being fed up from last month. But that's still a negative, lower vibration, isn't it? So my guides are asking you to be the master of your fate and be the captain of your soul. Because if you become what it is you desire and then take action from it, it will not fail you. You will have a reconnection, or you will have a good relationship that will improve and get better, or you will meet somebody new that again ticks wish lists in this month. It's a great month for dating if you're single. That my guides really want to stress this because for the half of you that could decide to remain stuck like that, you could find the entire month with this beautiful energy you're stuck like that, because, and it's coming from a place, I get this, it's coming from a place of self-protection. Like, sometimes when we go through some hardships or disappointments, we can just tell ourselves, I just don't want to be with anybody, I'd just rather be on my own. But if the truth of the matter is, it's not making you any happier thinking that way or being that way. So they're asking you to almost wash that all away, to have faith and have trust that things will not be the same, but also that a lot of it comes from you, how you think about things and how you're mastering your own ship. Once you do that, and you do it in a positive way, and it's been the theme for nearly every star sign, you get it. It comes to you in every sense of the word. And this reading is more about understanding your thought forms than necessarily things happening. It's like the things happen because you change your thought forms and not because they come to you. It's like, if you want to be engaged, you have to believe you will be, and it will happen, basically. Or that you will change something or do something to bring that about. Because obviously, if you want to be engaged and you're single, it's not going to happen unless you do something different to engage with somebody who meets that criteria. Sometimes in life we are given things and we are meant to sort of contractually go through things, or we stumble across things that are not really by accident, because they're there to give us spiritual growth in some kind of way. And sometimes we're asked to seek and do for ourselves, because what we don't realise most of the time is that we are creators, that we create a lot of what happens for us. It's a bit like when you come to get readings. Readings can only tell you so much, because a lot of it comes from you and the energies and the influences that are around us that can help shape that. So right now the energy is super favourable and is asking of you to change your thought forms to give you exactly what you will desire when it comes to love. And you can do it as soon as you see this, or not. You can wait until later, but I'd rather you did it sooner because you'll be so much happier. Things just then fall into place for you greatly. So I do hope that's helped. I know that was one that was very concentrated on thoughts and not slipping into negative, but it's a message that my guides wanted to give to ensure that you can master your fate and be the captain of your soul. And it's your choice greatly about whether you want that to be a happy sailing of a ship or a dodgy one where you have to dodge some rocks. Lift your head, do not look behind, change your viewpoint, and I can promise you everything you're looking for will align to you immediately. And I really, really hope that's helped. Take care.